from New York City, it is now time for our main event of the evening. 10 3-minute rounds for the IBF, WBA, WBO, and Ring Magazine Unified Super Featherweight Championships of the world. Introducing first to the ring, the challenger, fighting out of the red corner from South Korea, Baumgardner, Shin. Blue corner, the defending world champion, accompanied in the ring by New York legend Lil Kim. Ladies and gentlemen, the bomb, Alycia, Baumgardner. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our main event of the evening. 10 3-minute rounds for the Unified Super Featherweight Championships of the world. Promoted by Jake Paul and Nikisa Badarian's Most Valuable Promotions and brought to you live on ESPN. Presented by FanDuel, play your game. An Event Ticket Center. Don't just watch it. Experience it live with Event Ticket Center. Our supervisors in charge of this contest, from the IBF, Melvina Lathan. From the WBA, Robert Mack. From the WBO, Erno Labega. And our 3 judges scoring this bout at ringside, Guido Cavalieri, Benoit Roussel, and Don Trella. And our referee in charge, when the bell rings, is Sparkle Lee. So, ladies and gentlemen, the MVP stage is set. The time is now for the fighters, for the fans, and live from New York City. Are you ready to make history? Let's meet the fighters first. The challenger, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks with gold trim. She stands 5 feet 4 1/2 inches tall. She weighed in at 129.4 pounds. Tonight, she enters the ring with a professional record of 19 victories versus 3 defeats with 3 draws, with 10 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And she fights out of Seoul, South Korea, introducing the former World Championship contender, Shinsa Sungnia, 여러분 소개합니다, Baumgardner, Shin. And now her opponent, the defending world champion, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the white trunks with red and gold trim. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall. She weighed in at 129.8 pounds. Tonight, she enters the ring with a near perfect record of 17 victories versus just 1 defeat with 1 no contest, with 7 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And she fights out of Dallas, Texas, by way of Fremont, Ohio, USA. Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at the current, the reigning, the defending, the unified IBF, WBO, WBA, and Ring Magazine Super Featherweight Champion of the World. Ladies and gentlemen, she is the bomb, Alycia Baumgardner.
Ladies, you're receiving instructions. Obey my commands. Protect yourself all times. Touch glove. Let's do it.
Sparkle Lee, the 3rd woman in the ring tonight. Christina Poncher, Corey Erdman, and MVP prospect Tam Tebow has joined us here in the booth. Tam, welcome back.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited. I'm excited to watch this fight. I've been excited all week.
And I just want to provide, now that we have a moment, a quick update on Shadaysha Green. I have been told she is cautious, conscious, speaking, breathing, and doing well. So some very positive news to share on Shadaysha Green's condition as we get ready here to...
Wait a minute. Somebody tricked me. Did they say that Alycia Baumgardner is from somewhere else, but she fights out of Dallas? Meaning she ain't from here? Is that what they said?
Start round one of our main event tonight. The Ring, WBA, IBF, and WBO world titles on the line. The champ Alycia Baumgardner in the white, Baumgardner Shin in the black. This one scheduled for 10 3-minute rounds. Not the traditional 2-minute rounds. This one fighting equal time as the men, 3-minute rounds here.
Yeah, and we talked about this earlier. A lot of the discussion around 3-minute rounds for women was about how it would produce more knockouts. But when you ask Alycia Baumgardner about 3-minute rounds, what she talks about is the ability to slow things down, to set things up, to make the judges even more aware of her work. So even though you'd think Baumgardner would be one of the beneficiaries of a little more time like that, she thinks of it as a way to better set up her work and better display it.
You know all about the 3-minute rounds, Tam?
Yeah, I do. You know, that's something that I'm very familiar with. I did the 3-minute rounds for nearly a decade in the amateurs, and then my first couple of fights as a professional were 3-minute rounds, and I do prefer it. It does give us more time to, you know, to show our craft, to show our boxing.
I'm so mad I didn't catch this earlier.
She's great. She's patient.
But I didn't have no
relaxed.
choice.
Her punches are sharp.
But we watching Krishan.
She told us as she looks
Oh yeah, we got it. We watching Krishan.
Very great weapon for her in her pro career that she wants to try to push the pace and push forward. She doesn't want to let Shin dictate the pace and be the aggressor.
Yeah, and you're seeing that here in the early going. This is good ring geography, so to speak, for Alycia Baumgardner. She's essentially created a force field with her power shots, daring Shin to try and walk through them. Now, Shin has shown us throughout her career she's very willing to do that, but Baumgardner is a different kind of puncher.
Baumgardner representing, oh my goodness, combination there from maybe her South Korean, her Korean roots in her ring attire and the things in her hair and in her shoes. Very important for her to represent tonight on this global stage, this international stage, her Korean heritage as her grandmother was Korean.
Yeah, Korea as a whole certainly tuning in here tonight. Baumgardner Shin also
Can't about no goddamn Korea.
Star of sorts. She's one of the stars of the first season of Physical 100.
Shout out to Korea.
I'm very surprised at the pace. I thought I'd see a little bit more action from Baumgardner Shin. Alycia's really managing the distance well. I'm honestly impressed.
What did I miss?
Management, but this is something, you know, we knew she was good at.
Perhaps pacing herself for the 3-minute rounds, which Baumgardner Shin is fighting for the first time.
Yes, exactly.
In the 3-minute rounds.
See how this fight moves forward.
Oh, they cut the commercials out for us and everything. Thank
with
you.
the jab from Baumgardner.
And again, that center ring control just
Ass
racing
whooping,
out to the
ass
center of the ring,
whooping.
ensuring that at least for now, Shin has to back up. And as she's easing those right hands, she has no choice.
And a good right hand there. Tries to get in for Baumgardner Shin, but right back comes Baumgardner. Baumgardner doing some good work there to the body, then finishing that combination up top. Alycia Baumgardner will have held at least one major title for nearly 53 months to this point, making her among the longest active reigning world titleists. And this for Baumgardner Shin, getting an opportunity now for a second fight at a world title. This one, though, I think more at her natural weight class.
Definitely.
She did fight Caroline Dubois at 135 pounds, this fight being contested at 130 pounds.
Yeah, and fought around Shin coming into this fight was that this would benefit her, that that hyper aggression at this weight class would be better served, that the physicality would work in her favor now. But again, she is just stuck at the end of these power shots right now.
Yeah, she really is. I think she's going to have to find a more creative way to get on the inside. She's going to have to find a way to make Alycia smother her punches, essentially, because at this distance, I mean, Alicia's controlling everything.
But just at the perfect range to land right hands like that as Sparkly breaks it up here in round 2. Still plenty of time to work, and as you said, Tam, not really finding a way to set anything up off the jab for Shin yet.
Baumgardner just missing with a massive right hand there.
That looked like some Dallas shit.
Baumgardner staying at that mid-distance. Nice punch combination lands for the champion.
Baumgardner just getting full extension, full torque on these shots right now.
And maybe not what she said she would do, because we know she said that she wants to work more on the inside, but it's working. So sometimes when you got a plan and you see something else is working, that's okay too.
Talking shit
And
to
she
her.
did say she wanted to make
Yeah.
Bo go backwards. And even though Bo has been coming forward some of this time, Alycia Baumgardner doing a great job fighting off the back foot. She is a really good counter puncher as well.
Yeah, you're seeing Baumgardner do a little bit of both. In the early stages of this round, she was the one moving forward. Now she's showing she can counter shit. What a left hook there from Baumgardner.
Popping her ass up. Popping her ass up. Yeah, represent the city. Represent the city.
Comes straight out here, Tam, to start round 3, almost like a rocket shot across
Represent
the
the
ring. As she is
city.
continuing to focus also on punch placement, something she talks about often in promoting this fight.
But you see, Shin is coming forward, and she's just taking more risks.
Come on,
To
let
me,
it go.
it seemed to have paid it off a little bit more, because at least she's getting a few punches in this way.
Yeah, this is one of the issues for Shin in this fight, is that obviously there is nuance to what she is doing in pressuring, but by and large, she wins fights through attrition. And she's facing someone in Alycia Baumgardner who, one of the things that makes her special is her diversity of schooling, where she started in Fremont, at the Fremont Wreckers Gym in Ohio. She said she learned the Mexican style. Then, of course, she spends a lot of her life in Detroit. You learn what they teach in Detroit, that hitman style. And now, training with Derek James, there are just so many looks that Baumgardner can give you.
Oh, she tried to tackle the bitch. Little Asia down. Little Koreatown is down. God damn. I didn't do nothing with the sound. But
Like she's doing now.
You see Derek
Look at her,
James
she
there in
panicking.
the 2 box on the lower left side.
Don't start panicking, mannequin.
Practicing many of
Bust ass.
in training camp leading up to this fight, but they knew that Bomi Ray was going to be a physical opponent. And in fact, she's an opponent, as you're starting to see, continue to gain momentum and get stronger as the fight goes on.
Yeah, and to
Bust
Shin's
head.
point, I think maybe this more unhinged version of pressure might be a better option for Shin.
It'll have to be, because I mean, if you give Alycia her time, she's good at what she does, right? And you got to take her out of her comfort zone. And she talks a lot about comfort and how she makes herself uncomfortable. And I mean, she's keeping her composure right now. So I mean,
Holding her hand down.
Maybe she hasn't. It's quite awkward in this round, especially. But if Alycia can keep her composure and keep that jab like she was in the first 2 rounds.
Big overhand right connects for Alycia Baumgardner, and Bomi Ray Shin wears it on the chin.
And that was a downward arcing right hand as well. Beautiful shot there from Baumgardner.
Yeah, little Korea can't handle it.
Baumgardner finding ways.
Little Korea can't handle
Yeah,
it.
she is. I mean, she can punch. She's an explosive athlete, and she's shown that time and time again.
Nice angle.
Nice. Yeah, Alicia's got good angles. That's something else that she does very well, and I think people don't talk
Oh,
about
and a
it.
nice uppercut to boot at the 10-second mark here in round 3.
Oh. This bitch swing. Wait, no.
There were
No.
plenty of right hands that did.
Alycia swing fast. I'm talking about she's popping the shit out this girl quick.
spilled in the Shin corner. And there is a lot of water on that logo in the
She
red
is
corner.
beat up.
Some ice as they do a bit
She
of
is
housekeeping.
beat up. You're a disgrace to your country.
The Rangers play next door, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Keep the ice out of the theater, and they pick right back up here for round 4. And even in Shin's corner, they're playing, it's okay. You can take punches, continue to come forward, but you gotta,
Oh my God! No! Yeah!
She tries to roll, and actually gets her head slammed against the pad there on the turnbuckle.
Bust her ass!
Is not in good condition right now.
Bust her
2.5
ass!
minutes, and Alycia.
Yeah!
Well, I mean, and on cue, her corner did tell her she can take some punches. I don't think they wanted her to take a shot like that.
No, that was a really nice punch from Alycia.
Yeah, how much do you want to test that hypothesis?
Little light-skinned girl, whoop her ass!
Well, she seems to have recovered somewhat well here. Still 2 whole minutes to work here in round 4.
I mean, credit to the recuperative abilities of Shin. Her legs were all over the place like 20 seconds ago.
Yeah.
And suddenly she looks as stable as she has been in the beginning stages of the fight.
Alicia's being really smart about it, though. She's not rushing. She's taking her time. She knows she has the time. She knows she has the power.
Looking to set up that big right hand. The one that stopped Terry Harper in her tracks.
Oh my
and put
God,
Alycia
this girl's so
Baumgardner
fast.
on the map, really from that point on.
Oh!
And she's
Oh!
pouring it on here.
Oh!
Shin looks to land a right hand, and there's another one, and right back with a straight counter right hand for Baumgardner.
Baumgardner has called that shot that she landed on Terry Harper the best punch she's ever thrown in her life. She might be adding some shots to that list here tonight. She is landing some Titanic stuff.
And Shin, a counter puncher in her own right, but just not having much success being able to time those counters. And part of it is because Alycia Baumgardner and her defensive prowess is something that they really worked on with Derek James in this training camp, knowing the type of fighter and the respect they had for Shin.
Yeah, absolutely. And she's
Oh,
really...
girl is out on her feet. She tired.
She's like some big shots tonight, honestly. Some big shots on Shin. But she can take them so far.
She's loading up uppercuts here on the inside as well.
Those uppercuts are dangerous from Alycia.
Down to the body with the right hand, digs Baumgardner. Shin trying to throw on the inside as well.
10 seconds, ladies, come on.
Forehead to forehead.
This is a fight. They fighting.
Marker.
She fighting back. Little Koreatown fighting
Another
back.
beautiful round from the champion. As the Shin corner, get some translation there telling their fighter not to rush. I mean, let's keep in mind, these are 3-minute rounds. This is the first time Shin has ever fought a fight with 3-minute rounds. And although she is, as we talked about earlier, the type of fighter that comes on strong, middle and late, this is still uncharted territory as far as if we get into these later rounds, how that engine can kind of keep chugging along. So a good reminder for her corner to maybe slow things down a little bit.
Absolutely, and it's a completely different pace. You know, and 2 minutes and 3 minutes are a different pace, and I think she felt that. You know, I think that it's different. It's especially in a fight. Training and fighting are 2 different things.
Wicked uppercut for Baumgardner again. Look at the body shots as well.
And Shin just wants to stand there and take these shots. No step back. She continues to come forward despite Alycia Baumgardner landing some hard shots. No quit in her. My goodness, she's taken some solid ones here, Corey.
Yeah, she's walking face forward at one of the most dangerous punchers in women's boxing, and she's taking these shots as well. What did we talk about off the top of the broadcast, Christina? That these 2 styles, when you put them together, they make for a perfect television fight. Look at how these are blending. And they're both playing their part in this. Yes, Alycia Baumgardner is having a fabulous fight, but it's Shin's courage and willingness that is adding to the entertainment of this fight.
And usually you would say, you know, no credit to the matchmaker taking this out, but Alycia Baumgardner kind of played matchmaker and called her own fate and calling out Baumgardner, saying that's the type of opponent that I want to fight to take this to the next level, to kick this thing off on ESPN in the main event. And maybe a little play in the fact that she did fight Caroline Dubois.
I was about to say, maybe there's going to be a little bit of a litmus test of how did I do compared to how did you do. But there's still a long way to go. That's a long time to deal with Baumgardner Shin still.
Yeah, it really is. Because even if she's getting hit clean, she's still there. Like she's still dangerous, right? Her style's a little awkward and relentless.
Backside here, guys. Let her go, let her go. Let her go, Alycia.
As really no space needed for Shin, as she is content throwing from close quarters, even though Alycia Baumgardner is holding there, trying to smother the work of Shin. Sometimes she does herself no favors when she fights in those close quarters because she smothers her own work.
I understand. And working on the inside is not easy. It's not a comfortable position to be in.
Clip, you're having a good night. You're winning every round, and that's why she works so hard and talks about, you know, being economical and having punch placement and not wasting shots. All things that she focused on in this training camp, working to the body.
Let her go, come on. Thank you.
All right, Alycia, pick it up.
Baumgardner Shin told the Korean media, I want a slugfest. I hope Alycia doesn't run away and confronts me head on. And her trainer, Yoon Kang-jun, who's been her trainer since the very beginning, he added, Baumgardner, she has never backed down from a slugfest.
Well, Alycia is not running away. I'd say she's been she's pretty head on. As head on as you can get, if I'm being honest.
Strong jab, two of them there from Baumgardner. She's taking her time here in round 6 after being halfway through the scheduled 10-round fight. 100 rounds, junior lightweight division.
Baumgardner starting to step in with uppercuts from time to time, and that is just like that.
Beautiful combination there. She catches one in return from Shin, and Shin's going to do enough to keep you honest, no doubt about it.
No, if Baumgardner Shin were going to be discouraged, it would have frankly happened earlier in her pro career when she was making $500 a fight, when she was working at a bakery in the morning and handing out restaurant flyers at night. If she was going to quit, she would have done it a long time ago.
Absolutely, and you know, we can't count her out. She's there, she's in front of Alycia, she's fighting. She's not going anywhere until she hits, unless she hits the canvas, and it's not looking like she is. She is tough.
Baumgardner digging to the body.
Their little Korea tough.
And trying to slow down the work rate of Shin in this training camp. And a nice uppercut lands on the inside.
Listen, this was right around the time in the fight against Caroline Dubois when things started to get a little sticky for the champ. And I'm not saying that Shin is necessarily winning this round, but this is a more difficult round for Baumgardner here in the 6th.
This is what she wanted. She wanted the slugfest. This is as slugfesty as it gets. There's a festival. Come on, it's happening. This is what she wanted.
It's all the things.
Oh yeah, that's what she wanted.
That's right, Tam. What she wanted was to land more shots like that. A nice right hand to the body for Shin, but right back comes Baumgardner, who looks like
Alycia tied.
for the first time, and maybe it's because of big shots like that from the fighter from South Korea, who is pouring it on now at the end of round 6.
That goddamn Korean is tough.
Fights are okay, right?
Look like a
I
boy.
wanna see two competitive
That's a
women
man.
go at it, and this is what we're seeing right here in the second half of their fight.
Yeah, we're getting right back to that inside fighting festival that you described, Tam. It's the Oceaga of inside fighting.
My goodness.
Look at this.
Look, yes.
A festival of uppercuts, 4 of them to start round 7.
There's one person that looks more uncomfortable than the other, and it's not the person that got knocked down.
Still a smile on the face of Alycia Baumgardner.
We can't forget, you know,
Damn.
Alicia's a seasoned boxer, right? She's a seasoned professional. She's been in there. She's done these world championship defenses. It's 53 months holding one belt. Like, it's a really long time, right? So, you know, we can't count her out either. She's a professional. She's a vet.
No, and oftentimes we hear fighters say, I want to fight like this. I want a war. So even though things might be getting more uncomfortable for Alycia Baumgardner, you see the smile on her face as if to say, yeah, look at the entertainment I'm providing. I'm in this.
Absolutely. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I'm very curious on how Alycia is going to adapt from this, because I feel like there's a switch. Shin just went, right, we're going to fight it out. It's cat fight, slug fight, you name it. We're going to fight. We're going to war. And she decided this, and that's what she's doing.
Remember, we talked earlier on about Baumgardner referring to being able to pace herself better in 3-minute rounds. It's one thing to control the pace in a 3-minute round. It's another thing when you aren't. And these feel, I'm sure, a lot different, Tam, when you are not the one dictating the pace.
Oh, yeah, and I've been in that position before. I've been in the position, gone back to my corner, and been like, okay, what do I do? Because clearly I'm running out of breath here, guys. But, again, the good boxers will adapt. And the good boxer will know how to pick up, how to speed up a pace, how to slow it down.
And she just picked her off with an uppercut from the right hand, almost baiting her into that. We talked about Alycia Baumgardner fighting the 12 3-minute rounds in her last fight versus Layla Boudoin, but it was not at a pace like this in those rounds. Maybe taking a bit of a round off here for Alycia Baumgardner, picking her shots, being a little more economical than we've seen her in other rounds.
But maybe winning this round as well.
Sure.
I mean, she's engaging less, but she's the one that's landing here, and maybe this pot-shotting approach can take some of that momentum that Shin is building away. That's a nice left hook from Shin.
Nice.
And she is tough. She also landed a left hand right there on Alycia Baumgardner at the 10-second mark. Some kind of tough as Shin.
I will not be comfortable, but I will do it, and I will do it gracefully. At least I will try.
Round 8 of this scheduled 10-round World Championship fight. Nice uppercut with the right hand and then down to the body for Baumgardner.
So Baumgardner came out talking to Shin there. See the attitude of Alycia Baumgardner coming out a little bit more. You see him shoving Shin against the ropes, trying to assert dominance once again here in the 8th.
Trying to hold, turn, walk the challenger back. Shin trying to land one of those uppercuts herself.
This is pretty footwork here from Baumgardner.
Yeah, it is. She's controlling where Shin is. And what I'd like to see from Shin is maybe throw a little bit more at her chest, right? Because her head can move, but the chest is attached to your leg, so it ain't really going nowhere.
Pace slowing down just a bit here to start round 8 in the first minute.
Well, it's not for a lack of effort from Bomi Ray Shin. The pace is slowing because of Alycia Baumgardner. Again, her ability to wrestle control of this fight, to change the tempo when it seemed like it might have been rolling downhill in a bad direction.
Yeah, she adapted. She turned it around, and she decided to do something different. Which is what a vet will do. It's what a seasoned boxer will do.
Shin ripped a shot to the body from the left hand, but because Baumgardner has been on the move, Shin hasn't been able to establish much offense here in this round.
Yeah, but I mean, she could cut the ring off a little bit more. I feel like, you know, Alycia is moving her where she wants, but she could be smarter and cut the ring off and try to limit that movement.
Excellent point from our resident analyst here tonight, Tam Thibault. She wanted to be fighting tonight. She was going to be
Not put down the gun, fight like a man.
fighting tonight, but her opponent had visa issues, so instead she's sitting in on commentary, and we very much appreciate her expertise here on ESPN as we're under 45 seconds left here in round 8.
Get out there, let her go, let her go.
Shin is still bringing pressure, but if you're scoring this round, I mean, the shots that Baumgardner is landing, they're so clear, they're so obvious, they're jolting the head of Shin back. And Baumgardner is looking very comfortable fighting at this pace.
Yeah, speaking of how she did a good job getting her head off the line from some of those return shots from Shin.
Again, I really just want to see a little bit more efficient footwork from Shin. I think it would make the fight a lot more exciting. I think now it's starting to become a little bit more one-sided.
Yeah, when Baumgardner didn't want to stand and throw with her in close quarters. Get away and exit on either side.
Exactly, you know, and it's also about where she's aiming. Alycia, she's going to move in her head. You can't hit the head. Where do you go? You go to something that's attached to the bottom, and that is her chest.
And that's why they said that's what you need to do to try to slow her down. Throw some shots to the body, and then make the hands come down. Then you can attack up top.
Exactly, and to just keep coming forward.
It's hard to imagine another level of pressure that Shin could reach here, but you'd have to think that she's going to need it.
Yeah, but also, I mean, like throwing some feints. To be fair, I didn't see either boxer's feint. I did not see a single feint. Alicia's doing what she's doing, and it's working. But I think it would be more impressive if she could, you know, really make Shin miss and then make her pay.
Shin trying to go down to the body just like her corner implored her to there. A double jab trying to get Alycia Baumgardner to open up and cut off the ring as Alycia moves towards Shin's right hand.
Yeah, which Shin's corner has been imploring her to let go of a little bit more. Shin said she was going to make this the worst day of Baumgardner's life and make her taste hell. And indeed, she has given her some genuinely difficult rounds, especially in round 6 and 7. But this is looking like a cozier pace here for Baumgardner.
Yeah, I agree. And what I would like to see maybe a little bit more is a change of pace. I think now it's just kind of the same thing over and over again. And I mean, these ladies have the abilities to do it, right? Whether it's change between speed, change between power, some feints. That would make this fight even more entertaining than it already is.
Short shots on the inside for both fighters as action now comes back to the center of the ring. That's where Shin wants Alycia Baumgardner right there so she can try to land those shots, but Baumgardner punching at the same time as Shin has kind of helped her defense, or her offense, excuse me, become her defense.
Yeah, and I think punching with Shin, if there is a path to genuinely hurting Shin, which is proven nearly impossible for everyone, I think punching with her might be that path, like that. That one at least caught Shin off balance.
And even in the losses for Shin, they've all been by decision. One early in her career to a fighter making her pro debut, but the other two to Delphine Persoon and Caroline Dubois, two very, very skilled world champion level fighters, world champions.
She might have won that Persoon fight,
that one too. I mean, that one's... As the fighters touch gloves for the last round, you saw that graphic pop up for the power punches. Alycia Baumgardner, although she's thrown less power shots, she's landing at a 47% accuracy rate on the amount of power shots. She's thrown at 301, connected on 141. Shin has thrown 396, connected on 111.
Yeah, it's astonishing looking at Shin in the corner and the way that she's coming out now. She's been hit with 50% of Baumgardner's power punches. She's been fighting at an extraordinary pace. She says that physical fitness is her religion. She must have been praying at that altar for about 12 straight weeks to be looking like this right now, considering what she's absorbed.
Yeah, these are some hard punches she's taking, and I can't lie. She's one tough cookie. I wouldn't want to take her on the chin like that.
Well, and if there was any question if she was able to go these 3-minute rounds for the distance, she's answered those questions as she still continues to come forward and stalk the champion, throwing an overhand right there that just missed as Baumgardner shoots her right and steps out to her right.
And one of the focuses in the Baumgardner camp throughout camp with Derek James was efficiency, eliminating wasted movement. And you see the efficiency in the shots of Baumgardner being able to see and swim through the chaos that Shin has presented.
Yeah, and it's really nice to see, honestly, because it could have been a much harder fight for Alycia if she had gotten dragged into an all-out war like Shin had wanted.
Really good stuff right here from the champ. She looks to pick off the challenger at range. Oh, and she threw a lot into that right hand, Corey.
Listen, there are a lot of fighters in this weight division that wouldn't have taken these shots here tonight.
Under a minute left in the fight. The WBA, IBF, WBO, and Ring Magazine belts on the line. The champion, Alycia Baumgardner, has put together a very solid performance from pillar to post, but not without a valiant effort from the challenger, Shin, here in New York City, Madison Square Garden, Infosys Theater, MVPW 2 has delivered.
This has been all action from bell to bell.
And one last uppercut tries to get in there while they have the champ hunched over in that crouching position, and they will throw back and forth across the ring to the
Put her head down at the end. Put her down. Put her down. God damn it, who won? Who won? Son of a gun, who won? No, I got to keep it real. That goddamn Asian was tough as hell. Your little Korea was tough as hell. She was tough as hell. She was taking them goddamn punches. You hear me? Who won? They didn't say. They didn't say who won. Ray Shin. Ray Shin. Okay, Alycia won, goddamn. Alycia won, goddamn. Rep that city. Rep that city. What do you mean? What do you mean? Rep that city. Now, somebody got knocked out tonight. Shadeja Green was just stopped by Lonnie Daniels in the 9th round, and they say Shadeja is who's supposed to be able to take Clarissa Shields. I just seen the goddamn post that said that. It said, is this your queen? Who's supposed to take down Clarissa Shields? Is this your queen? That's what they said, and I'm telling what they said. Fold her ass up. Fold her ass up. Yeah, fold her ass up, goddamn. Look at this. Fold her ass up in the corner. Pack your ass up. Pack your ass up right now. Packed up and shipped out. I don't know who these people is, but I seen Clarissa Shields. She said they say she's supposed to be the one to beat Clarissa Shields. She got folded up in the corner. Oh yeah, it's over. She got to sit down and everything. She messed up. She messed up. Ass whooping. That was a good fight, though. That was a good fight. Shout out to both ladies. They both did their thing. They both gave it. They all in that ring. And you can't say they didn't, boy. Little Korea, you hear me, had heart. For real. Shout out to both of them.
Nice and slow. Hey, baby, tell me what you want to do.
Yeah, shout out to both of them. This is who. They gonna copyright me for the shit. Ashley say the little Korean girl look like this.
I came down here all alone. I kill him. Go ahead.
That's what she say he look like. She look like.
Put your gun down. Fight like a man.
Ashley, you wrong in the bitch.
What you say? Fight like a man.
That's who Ashley what she said. The dude from Rush Hour, I immediately thought of him. First person I thought of. Fight like a man. You fight your ass like a man.